left arm last October under heavy heat. Dumps it off to Juszczyk. They brought him in as a free agent and expecting big things out of the Pro Bowl fullback. A brand new quarterbacks and an entire fleet of new receivers. Hyde spun down at the 33-yard line by Luke Kuechly. First down. Carlos Hyde barrels his way for a 12-yard gain across the 35-yard line. The best shape of his NFL career since coming out of Ohio State. There's a strike to Garcon, and that's another first down and another 12-yard gain. Downs in the win over the Rams. In the last 3 years, he has 5 rushing touchdowns. On opening weekend, the ball is loose. It's covered up by Lotulelei.
Which beats Beatles in the fact that he takes his right arm and uses that as a club to go after the football. Watch his right arm right here. See that right arm come, and the target is the club.
Down and 8. Wide open. And making a catch. And cutting back to the inside and getting into the end zone. The first time he touches the ball as a Panther is Russell Shepard. How about that?
The secondary, first it's zone coverage, and then one side's playing zone, one side's playing man. So if you come across the field, that side's playing man. Somebody like the free safety has to run with him. He did not see it in time, and Russell Shepard securing that football. Nice run after catch moves. Have time to do it. Each of them 6 years on their deals.
First down carry and big running room again for Carlos Hyde. We walk in the room. Spielman was a Pro Bowler, and you know we've been around a while. There's a sack by Shaq Thompson. See Khalil come right back in after this play. Play action. Newton looking for Benjamin. And it's intercepted by Tart. And he's back up on his feet across the 25 to the 30. And tripped up close to the 40-yard line. What an acrobatic interception by Tart.
Benjamin again getting off the line of scrimmage and has a pretty clean release right there. But Tart making up for his error on the penalty, comes with a one-handed grab and covers Tom. Just a ton of ground to come up with a great play for the 49ers.
That's Odell Beckham-ish, isn't it?
You got it. That's the one where Cam has to tell him this. Look, if I'm wrong, I'm never wrong.
He doesn't look back on all that fondly, despite it being his hometown team. Now there's a nice catch in traffic by Goodwin for a first down right at the 50. 3 with the Panthers in front, 7-0. And Hoyer in trouble. Sacked. Thomas Davis. To the last 2 years, his 11th and 12th seasons in the league. They pitch it to Jonathan Stewart. And that's a 10-yard carry to the 49ers' 38-yard line.
Well, he missed Olsen.
And now he finds McCaffrey, and he leapfrogs a defender before being slammed to the deck by Tart, but that is a first down on a 3rd and 12. 39-yard field goal attempt by Graham Gano. Last season missed 8 kicks, and he had to win his job this year in training camp, but this one is right down the middle. So I get those words confused sometimes.
Nice route.
And breaking a tackle is Garcon. Still on his feet, and he's up to the 48-yard line. Boy, he is one tough cat, man. One fewer carry than Stewart. And he leads the team in receptions. And he adds to it and gets a first down, steps out of bounds at the 44. They have the trips to the right of your screen. And a pump fake. And here's Benjamin. You called it, Chris Spielman, and that's the first down inside the 20. The Panthers don't have any timeouts. They've given him the ball 7 times of their 31 plays. That's intercepted by Kuechly. He has more of those than any linebacker in the league over the last 5 years.
Beautiful job of reading receiver. Look at the hip turn right there. That's what Luke Kuechly can do. He's kind of been quiet as far as making tackles, but he's a game breaker. And very few guys in the National Football Leagues are game breakers.
Now, Stewart inside the 5 and leaps into the end zone, somersaulting across the goal line for a touchdown.
It's new everything.
Newton fires to Funchess, and that's to midfield for a first down.
The Hawks have right now. They'll build it.
They worked for Gus Bradley the last 3 years in Jacksonville, and there's a strike. And the catch is made by Shepard, and that's another first down. The second half, to back up your point, Chris, 4 of 4, 46 yards and a touchdown, but man, the protection's incredible. And he finds Olsen close to the 5, first and goal.
Especially for those short yardage runs.
Field goal from 20 yards out is good by Graham Gano. They're 0 for 2 on fourth down. And this time they convert, although a penalty flag is down. And the catch is made by Garcon, and he's down to the 30-yard line. We wait on the penalty. It'll be a 44-yard field goal try. It's the first field goal attempt ever in this stadium for Robbie Gould. And it is good. Long-time Chicago Bears standout. McCaffrey has touched it a ton here today. And now he fumbles. And it's covered up.
Rashard Robinson did a great job of stripping and covering. Number 33, the corner. McCaffrey in the hole. Watches him shoot this hole right here. Or excuse me, that was
K1 Williams.
Yeah, K1 Williams. And you see Rashard Robinson coming in and getting a strip and a recovery.
Has 63 rushing yards. And they'll give it to McCaffrey, who will pick up a few. That'll be a gain of almost 17 on first down by Christian McCaffrey.
Some misalignments, but Kyle's fine. This team will be fine. It's in good hands with John Lynch, Kyle Shanahan. They're young and new. They're going to get better as the season goes on.
All right, bonus coverage is coming up. We'll bring you the conclusion of Seattle at Green Bay with the Packers in front 17-9.
And Newton right on the screws. Kelvin Benjamin grabbed and brought down on the play by the rookie Tre'Davious White. Get those linebackers too for the Bills. 3rd down and 7. Oh, they got him, and he escapes. On the move is Newton. And still on his feet, staggering ahead. He broke a tackle of Lorenzo Alexander in the backfield. We'll try a 34-yard field goal on the game-opening drive. And it is through with 8:49 to play in the first. Newton was the most blitzed quarterback in pro football a season ago. Pushing up the middle. On the move. Caught. Funchess. You were just talking about him. McCaffrey was in. Here they come. Speaking about Washington chasing Newton. And there goes Newton. First down. And then some. Second first down run he has had in this first quarter. Stewart in the backfield. 58% career passer. Cam Newton right on the money there on a cross. The tackle by Leonard Johnson, the former teammate of Kelvin Benjamin. Are still out on that line? Cedric Thornton is in. It is a first down. First play of the second quarter. Newton deep. Finding it in the middle. Funchess. He's down to the 23. Poyer is there to get him. It's a 24-yard pickup.
You got to tailor a game plan around what your quarterback is comfortable doing right now.
Second down and 9 from behind, and he's doused. Shaq Lawson in front, but jumping on his back is Jerry Hughes. That is not good. A huge part of that offense. 3rd and 19. Coming around again, and they get him again. Nice play, turned in that time. Eddie Yarborough. 3rd and 7. Taylor again on the move. Slippery that he is. He's got to get to the 12. He has the first down. Shoved out of play by Mario Addison.
Missed his production, Kevin.
Newton with McCaffrey. And long again. The big line drive throw is caught. Funchess Up high and brings it down. 21-yard pickup.
Hey, watch him. Sit 180. What are you?
Newton. That's Ed Dixon. He's the tight end. Season ended earlier because he had some internal bleeding after a big hit. Here's a 28-yard field goal. And what is amazing is it goes through and makes it 6-0 Carolina. They're still on the first page of their script of their first 15 plays. Second and 27. Taylor, Glenn holding him off. Mills holding him off. And here comes Tyrod Taylor. Up the sideline he goes near the 20-yard line. And he picks up 13. Had a run earlier of 12. E.J. Gaines, by the way, back into the secondary, too, for the Bills. Newton. Oh, there he goes. Down again. Sacked once again. There was Alexander. You see Kyle Williams on him, but that's another sack for Alexander. Third sack authored by the Buffalo D. Back to the 43. Bills coordinator and head coach thought that he was very smart with the ball last week. Here's a quick throw outside McCoy. Kuechly can't get him. He gets a block from Jordan Matthews. And he's got another first down. Little throw outside. Quick count. Quick throw. 11-yard gain to the 47 of Buffalo.
For the Panthers.
After the Carolina punt. Fake to McCoy. Taylor. This is Clay. Blocking is Dawkins downfield. Kuechly comes in. Trying to strip the ball away. Shaq Thompson was in there. And he held on. Charles Clay.
Create competition every single day they step on the field.
Third down and 6. Oh, Peppers. Julius Peppers. Coming through, 5th all-time leading sacker in the history of pro football. Gets another sack right there. 6-10 a season ago. 2nd and 5. Moving up. And down again. Lawson right there. Shaq Lawson, big-time play. 4th sack turned in. 3rd and 3 for Cam Newton. Here comes Hughes. There goes the pass. What a catch by McCaffrey. Humber brings him down. Terrific catch by the Heisman runner-up, Christian McCaffrey. Right now is a guy that's getting all kinds of football scholarship offers. 2nd down and 10. He got from the side, knocked down Poyer. Flag thrown. Poyer knocks him down.
Carolina has had so many of these today, Kevin. These third and longs.
3rd and 17. Here comes Hughes. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Also helping on that play, Ryan Davis. And Newton is down. Patrick DeMarco has come in. 3rd and 13. They need the 47. And it's caught. Matthews. Looks like his progress got him the first. It did. Hit on the play by Adams. 15-yard throw and a beauty thrown by Tyrod Taylor.
Yeah, keep giving him opportunities.
Tolbert in. He'll flare. Taylor hit on a crossing pattern. It's caught by the tight end, Charles Clay. Brought down on the play by James Bradbury. First down, 34-yard line of Carolina from 45. And he hits the upright. It ricochets in. Newton was 2nd down and 11. Moves up nicely. Deep. Benjamin. Hit by White. Poyer got him. The hold by Pilardi. They had it. 1st and goal at the 1. 3 more is on there. 9-3 Carolina.
They have not played well, and yet they still have an opportunity here to win it at the end.
2nd and 9. Into the nickel. Caught by Zay Jones. What a catch. Knocked out by Worley.
Timeouts left. They just got to be smart in this situation if you're
Jones, the rookie, caught one at 12 for a first down. 3rd and 1. Taylor. And he's got the first down, and again, this is Andre Holmes, who makes the grab and picks up 9. Tolbert is back there. Taylor, look at him dance. Look out from behind. Here comes Addison. There goes Tyrod Taylor.
Timeout.
Gains 5, spins his way to the 32. They need the 22. 4th and 11. Taylor going deep. Oh, and he's got his receiver, and it's dropped by the rookie Jones at the 1.
See Jones, he's going to run the corner route, and he gets between the corner and the safety. He just can't make the adjustment back to the football. It's on his back shoulder. Very difficult adjustment for a receiver that's running full speed toward the boundary. Oh, man, so close, and yet, he just couldn't squeeze it.
Future day as a Carolina Panther.
Stewart and McCaffrey remain on the field. On the pitch, it's Jonathan Stewart for another Carolina first down inside the New Orleans 35-yard line. Cam Newton pointing out Kenny Vaccaro, third down and 3. Newton in trouble. Down he goes. Cam Jordan back at the 19-yard line with the sack. Breeze with time on third down. Throws over the middle. It's complete to Thomas. In Panthers territory for a Saints first down, a 16-yard pickup. A touchdown this season. 4 receivers to the left side. Breeze looking right. He throws to the end zone. Touchdown. There is a flag. Michael Thomas. His 5th reception for the New Orleans score. From the 37-yard line, high snap. Newton gets it into the hands of Curtis Samuel. First down and more. And he's finally tackled by Kenny Vaccaro at the Saints' 32-yard line. Samuel gains 34 yards.
This Carolina offense, Mike Shula is calling a heck of a game. A lot of misdirection. That looked like a quarterback sweep. Just casually flips it up to Curtis Samuel. And this guy has some electric ability to him. He's fast, he's quick, he can play a lot of different positions inside and out. Big play by the Panthers offense.
A 48-yard attempt from the left hash. Cano is now 2 for 2.
Game, it's on the offense.
All right, thanks very much, Mike. Breeze sets up the screen. And this is Ingram who picks up a first down all the way out to midfield. Third down and 7. Panthers must get to the 21. Newton under pressure. And Cam Newton will pick up a Carolina first down. New England, Turner back in at right guard for Carolina. Off the fake to McCaffrey. Pass is picked off. Newton's pass intercepted, taken back to the 24-yard line.
The splits are speaking to him, right? Look at he's driving on this ball before Devin Funchess even makes his attempt to it. And man, what a catch. That was high and not a very easy interception. Takeaway for this Saints defense.
Quick release by Breeze. This is Thomas. And Michael Thomas has a first down as he takes it all the way to the Panthers' 10-yard line. His 6th reception today. First and 10 from the 11 off the fake to Peterson. Breeze to the end zone. Touchdown, Brandon Coleman. On first down, it's Ingram. On the hole, picks up a first down. Thomas Davis finally chases him down at the 46-yard line as Ingram picks up 15. Kamara in the backfield from the Carolina 30. This is Kamara up the middle for a Saints first down. Receivers set up to the right side. Breeze looking right, pump fake, wrapped up. Down he goes. Back at the 15-yard line, it's Mario Addison with the sack of Drew Brees. Play clock winding down. Saints must get to the 45. As Breeze throws, and it's Kobe Fleener, the Saints tight end, who makes the catch nearly 3 full seasons due to injury. Second down and 8. Breeze looked right, now fires downfield for Ted Ginn Jr., and he makes the catch for a Saints touchdown. 40 yards from Breeze to the former Panther, Ted Ginn Jr.
Nothing analytical here, just a very cool 360 replay here of Ted Ginn's touchdown on his return to Carolina. Beats man coverage. We said Mike Adams was late. Fantastic throw and catch. That's pretty cool, Kenny.
Except if you're the defender.
Yeah, of course.
What was it like to play against Drew Brees?
Tough.
Good runner-up. First round pick by the Panthers, and now Newton in trouble. Down he goes. Back at the 42-yard line. From the 27-yard line on first down. Newton steps up, fires downfield. It's McCaffrey. McCaffrey was not touched. He's still going. Inside the 10, down to the 6. could have been a lot worse had he not made contact with McCaffrey. Newton on 1st and 10 from the 35. It's Funchess to the Saints 14.
They're down inside the 5-yard line.
1st and goal from the 3. Newton, touchdown.
He is just finding Michael Thomas early and everybody else late.
2nd down and 6. It's Thomas. You just mentioned him, Rondé. Michael Thomas into Carolina territory. His career long is 57 from the left hash. Panthers must get to the 35 for a 1st down. Pass deflected and picked off. The 2nd Saints interception today. It's Marcus Williams.
All floating around like that, you got to expect the defense to get it. Good coverage by Kenny Vaccaro and the ability to get it. Wow, what a catch. Oh my goodness. What an interception by Williams here. Good team defense.
Newton steps up, fires, and it's intercepted by Vaccaro. Kenny Vaccaro with the 3rd pick for the Saints today. And he takes it back inside the 35-yard line.
Floating in space, kind of like a robber, and look at him go past the one coverage and fall into the other. That's just great eyes. Great anticipation by Kenny Vaccaro. Been on him all day. He's had some coverage lapses. He comes up with a huge takeaway for New Orleans there. Tampa and Drew and Matt Ryan in Atlanta. God, you got to be on your game almost every week.
Well, Kamara certainly on his as he takes it in for a Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara with his first NFL score.
Watch this run. Stretch run. He just has to find one hole. Avoids the tackle of Luke Kuechly. Bradbury isn't able to get him onto the ground, and I know there's no give up in this Panthers defense, but they have given up a lot of. Put him on IR, have that designated return at some point, but they're going to have to get some production out of the position. Just did not see it today from Ed Dixon at all.
Without Olsen, and they lost wide receiver Kelvin Benjamin in the 1st quarter. The New Orleans Saints, with their first victory, they head to London following a 34-13 victory over the Carolina Panthers, who suffer their first loss.
Quarterback last week against the Saints, and they've got another one this afternoon.
Brady sets up Gronk, 1st down across the 45 to the 47. You saw the name Kevon Seymour highlighted. On 2nd down, Amendola. What a catch! What a throw! And Brady has started off perfect. 16 yards with Shaq Thompson defending.
About got Mario Addison on the field with 12 men.
Gostkowski puts up the first points of the day. Pass is caught by Funchess for a 1st down. Good strong throw, put in a good spot.
They have given up some big plays when they get some of those looks.
Late blitz from New England. Panthers pick it up. Pass is caught by Ed Dixon. 10 at the Carolina 45. It's 3rd and 15 from their own 31. Brady is sacked.
Is he here in this game today?
On 3rd down, aired out, downfield, picked off. Malcolm Butler. And an early turnover. Just threw his 5th interception of the season to go with his 2 touchdowns.
But another interception for Cam Newton after 3 last week.
2nd down and 1. Gillislee carries for a 1st down. Kuechly on the tackle, but not before an 8-yard run. 3rd down and goal. Brady steps into it. Back in the end zone. Touchdown, Hogan. They get their middle linebacker, Dante Hightower, back this week.
He missed the last two. Here's McCaffrey and gets hit by Van Noy. Here's Stewart, who flips on an end around to DeMar Bird. And Bird picks up another first down for the Panthers, a gain of 13. They set up a screen to the near side to Whitaker. Fozzie Whitaker with room. Touchdown, Carolina.
Quarterback sneaks with that wishbone background.
Peppers coming off the edge, and he gets home. Went right around Marcus Cannon and Julius Peppers. On second down, Gronk. What a throw. Hit in stride, out of bounds near the 15.
Pretty good about limiting New England at least to a couple field goals. They did give up the one touchdown.
On first down, Newton flushed out. And chased down. Van Noy made the tackle. Each team with all 3 timeouts left. Newton wide open is Benjamin. And Kelvin Benjamin, with a man to beat, is tripped up by Deron Harmon.
Points right now.
2nd and 6. Newton, end zone, alone again. Touchdown Funchess. And there are breakdowns in this Patriots secondary. Stewart, wide open hole right through the middle. On first down, Stewart again. Ball is out. No signal yet. New England's ball.
Ray Flowers really plays this well. He's able to handle the block. He sticks his right hand in there and gives this defense an opportunity.
Hand off to Gillislee. Breaks through and takes it out to the 30.
Now in this game from Brady, he missed Cooks in the first half, and this time he misses Allen.
3rd down and 4 now. Brady is going to go down. Pass protection breaks down, and Tom Brady is sacked. Newton's going to take it, pick it up, and slide just outside the 15 with a first down. Newton keeps, pass caught for the touchdown. Devin Funchess. Newton keeps, lowers his shoulder and takes it in for the touchdown.
Cam Newton is as big as most of these guys that are trying to tackle him.
First down and goal. Here's Lewis to the pylon. Touchdown.
Extend this back to a 2-possession game. It's the only way they're going to feel comfortable.
Newton in trouble. Flag thrown. Down goes Newton. Hightower. 4, 319, 319. Brady, end zone, touchdown, Amendola.
This past offseason leading up to the year.
Newton sacked. Flag is thrown. Dietrich Wise, the rookie, got him, but a flag is down, and the indication it's against New England. Stewart, room to run. Jonathan Stewart out across the 45. They run it with Stewart. touchdown this season. Gano. It is good, and Carolina gets a road win in New England. The offense clicked into gear for the Panthers, and Bill Belichick and Matt Patricia will have to go to work. 33-30 win as Graham Gano knocks it through easily from 48 yards away.
Pretty impressive. Carolina did what they needed to do offensively.
In the backfield, 3 receivers set for the Lions. On first down, it's Abdullah, and he picks up a first down out across the 40. Amir Abdullah gains 16.
Offense presents.
Empty backfield, second down and 15. Newton looking to throw. He fires downfield, and the catch is made out across the 30 again. Second down and 20. Following yet another Panthers penalty. Newton fires over the middle, and the catch is made by the tight end, Ed Dixon, filling in for the injured Greg Olsen. Second down and 14. Newton fires over the middle. It's Dixon again. Dixon breaks free, still on his feet, and he is finally brought down inside the 5.
Of Carolina is something we talk about all the time. They are power forwards. But how about tight end size working right there, bouncing off of one attempted tackler, running through a second attempted tackler. They're punching at the ball.
Below number 43. Third down and 1 at center. Jet center with a first down and more. Out to the 45-yard line. First and 10 from the 45. Stafford with loads of time. He throws, and the catch is made along the sideline. He stayed in bounds. It's Marvin Jones Jr. On second and 8, Stafford looking to throw. He finds Riddick. Nice ball around Kuechly. Riddick still going. Finally tackled at the Carolina 20. What a move he put on Luke Kuechly. Center, set up behind Ballore. This is Zach Center, and he will walk it in for a Lions touchdown. Play clock is at 2. Off the fake to Stewart. Newton to a wide open Dixon, and Ed Dixon is inside the 20. And finally brought down. Went for 64 yards earlier. And this will bring Carolina inside the Lions 10. A 57-yard connection.
What a beautiful play design. And the execution was phenomenal. Now Cam Newton, he ends up coming out on the bootleg with the ball in his left hand. Switches it to his throwing hand. And that's a tough throw for a right-handed quarterback moving to his left.
40 today. And a long way to go. On second and goal, the shovel pass, McCaffrey, touchdown. Carolina, Panthers must get to the 36. Play clock winding down. They just get the snap away in time, and down goes Newton, back at the 16-yard line. Another former Raven, Maloney Nata. Over the middle, catch is made by Funchess, and he fights his way forward for a Carolina first down. Second and 10. Newton underneath to Stewart, and Jonathan Stewart will take it for a first down, still going. Finally tackled at the 13-yard line. Third down and 7. Newton, loads of time. Now he throws to the back of the end zone. Touchdown! Devin Funchess back home.
Coming out with a vengeance.
They trail by 7, 2 timeouts for the Lions. Stafford down. Ball comes out. Play clock at 2. Newton, good protection on second down. It's Dixon again. Ed Dixon to the Detroit 41. From the 31 on first down. Newton fires downfield to the end zone. Touchdown, Kelvin Benjamin. 31 yards, third touchdown pass of the day for Cam Newton. From the 30 on first down, Stafford taken down, loses the football. It's still loose, and it's recovered by Thomas Davis.
That's a good success for the Detroit defense to hold him to a field goal attempt.
The no-hit from 21 earlier. This will be a 44-yard attempt from the left hash. The kick is good.
There's Tate.
Stafford on 3rd and 3. Stafford scrambling, can't find anyone. Down he goes. Back at the 27-yard line, Julius Peppers. A turnover for the first time in 4 games. Abdullah, he picks up a first down and more. Amir Abdullah, who headed off the field gingerly on the last Lions possessions, letting the play clock wind down. 2nd and 9. Newton looks to take off. And they will not get the snap away. Looked like a late snap, and then Cano's kick is no good. 1st and goal from the 4-yard line. Stafford moving to his right, looking end zone. Now he throws. Touchdown, Darren Fells. From the 45 on 3rd down, Stafford complete for first down and more. Abbrederis down the sideline and finally forced out of bounds at the Carolina 20. 3rd down and 10. Stafford steps up and throws. It's caught by Fells, and he is in for his 2nd touchdown. They're in the 4th quarter.
McCaffrey right next to Newton.
Huge play, 3rd down and 8. As Newton throws, the catch is made by Benjamin. Kelvin Benjamin out across the 40.
This young season on 3rd down. Best quarterback rating in the league on this down. And he completes it. Aguilar, we just told you, has stepped up big time this season, and he takes it all the way to the Carolina 46, gain of 24. And again in a hurry to the line and the handoff. Blunt up the middle, and he barrels for 11. Dragged Shaq Thompson with him to the field for the Carolina defense. First down, play action, Wentz, and Peppers got to him. Ball is scooped up by Short. And he's able to rumble out to near midfield, and they brought him in. We saw him come in, and he makes a play right away. Fakes to Blunt. Here they come, and Bradbury gets to him. Burton moving over to the H-back position on the right side. Wentz on the run. He's got Johnson. Just his 2nd catch of the season at the Panthers 49, and Blunt breaks an arm tackle and now zigs to the left and then steps out of bounds after taking it for 14. Who hit that 61-yard winner against the New York Giants earlier this season. Snap a little wide, but well done getting it down, and Elliott delivers it. Crew comes into the backfield, and he takes the toss, tries to deliver a straight arm on Bradham, and it's a loss of about 3.
He's to protect. They're going to come after him.
And they get to him. as Wentz holds the football above his head.
And more, and you see that right there, and it's showing up.
Here's Donnie Jones. McCaffrey this time fields it smartly and takes off. Secures it with two hands to the Eagles' 42.
And Cam now wants to throw the football and protect himself.
On 2nd and 10. Open. Caught. Benjamin. First down. 8th consecutive pass.
Continuing his streak for the last 2 weeks.
Keeps the football. Takes off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Own read possibility that turns into an option. Look at this. Nope, I'm going to keep it, pitch it, nope, and then let me give a little oop. Right there, see that? Oh, I got you. Sorry, Douglas.
That's pretty good. He was doing what you've been doing from the booth this year. Here's 3rd and 11. Did it hit the ground? They say it's a catch. Jeffrey have not converted on 3rd down so far. Funchess at the top has not been targeted. Oh, he's hit when he throws it, and he's picked off. He is intercepted by Douglas, the rookie. Rasul Douglas.
Right here, you're going to see him push the great Turner right into Cam's arm, and Cam doesn't even feel it and gets his arm hit. But watch this. This is why he wanted to play today. Prime time, let me get up in Cam's face and create the big play that could turn the momentum of the game.
Oh, what a huge play. You're right. On this Eagles offense, it spreads it out now on 3rd and goal. Wentz across the middle, and it's Ertz for the touchdown.
Oh, to Carolina if he doesn't come back.
3rd and 4. Funchess with a great grab.
Did he get them both in?
They say he did. From behind and in front of him, they wallop Newton back at the 46. Middle of the field, knocked down by Corey Graham to end the half.
I'm here. I don't love dropping back against this front four. It's going to be tough.
Coming over to Stewart. He did not hold on. Was that ball picked? Did it hit the ground? It's Robinson with the football. And it's an interception.
We'll see right here. And that ball goes right through Stewart's hands.
Once he tapped it up in the air.
Gives Robinson a gift. It's a perfect throw. The play's well designed. It has a chance to work.
On 2nd and 10. To the end zone, and it's pulled down for the touchdown, the 2nd of the night for Ertz.
Stand in the pocket, look to the left, yep, move the safety, and then fire this post throw to the great Zach Ertz. And look at him, look him left, and you see he gets right up on Adams. And that ball is just high, so only your guy.
Going for 2 at 16-10. Wentz hands it off to Blunt, straight ahead, and he's in for the 2.
Hey, I'm going to trust my O-line. I think we're bigger, and we're just going to pound it with this big back, and really just
no Kuechly.
As you know, you got to watch Cam Newton running the ball here, Jim.
He's already done it tonight for the score. To the end zone and batted away by Douglas. McCaffrey tackled by Bradham. One to his message, keep pounding. 1st and 10 carry. It is Blunt into the secondary. Out to the 43, and let's go back to Tracy. 2nd and 10 from the 43. Wentz stands in the pocket, delivers it. That's Hollins out of the University of North Carolina in the first half, in the first quarter. This from 48. And it's good. What a find.
And you're getting that bootleg, play action.
Up the middle. Tough throw and catch. Benjamin snags it. He's down at the 29. Pick up a 19 for 2 on the night. 46 yards. Good on all 3 now. It's a 3rd and 16. Eagles up the middle, and it's caught for the first. Going down the field to Jeffrey. In stride and out of bounds near the 20. Wentz looked up and saw he had one-on-one coverage.
Watch this up the sideline. Perfect throw. This is the difference. They didn't have a Jeffrey last year, and Alshon Jeffrey.
Low snap. Wentz fields it. Hits his target. Taken off as Aguilar. Look at that burst for the touchdown.
Got to have this versus pressure. And, I mean, that's just, you're asking Shaq Thompson to guard really a quick twitch slot receiver. Just a mismatch versus pressure.
That's touchdown pass number 3 of the night for Wentz.
Saw that juice. That's why they drafted him in the first round.
No question, the afterburners were applied.
Here, probably take a hit, but try and deliver it.
On 3rd and 8. He delivers it all right. That's Funchess. Pulls it down at the 40. Runs it out to the 36. Again, they're coming after him, and he's taken off. He's flying! Did he sail over the pylon? They're going to say he was out. Oh, I tell you what.
How long is he? Look at this. Well, that's a tough call, because is he out of bounds? Ooh.
Remember, the pylon goes around the world.
It does go around the world.
Is recorded eligible. 72 is eligible.
You know, I don't think they're going to get it overturned, but I think he scored.
I think it's a touchdown.
I think it is too.
I think it's a touchdown.
I just don't know if the views can overturn that. I mean, right here.
He's going to throw it to McCaffrey for the touchdown.
How easy was that?
Ooh. And 17. They're rushing 4. Cam to McCaffrey.
Oh, it goes to him. He's supposed to blitz now.
4th and 1. Pass caught by McCaffrey. They have the first. Here comes the blitz. Picked up, and it is intercepted this time by Mills.
And he's going to come free. And right there, Cam feels him. Has to let it go. Interception. Philly ball. Huge play. You're going to get some sort of pressure, and you got to get the ball out.
Across the middle, and the pass gets away from him. Ertz was the target. Cam's pass caught. Benjamin to the 2-minute warning. Going to go up top instead. And that ball almost intercepted by Bradham. Falls incomplete.
No safety in the middle. They can throw it down the field if you want to be aggressive.
Here comes the blitz down the middle. And the Eagles say incomplete. And the officials agree.
And the ball just comes out of Cam, the side of his hand, just a little bit.
Yep.
Where it
wasn't
kinda,
clean.
You see that right there, that ball, it nosedives to the right. And that's the difference.
Panthers. Newton in trouble. He is sacked by Trevathan. Shot out of a cannon. Danny Trevathan
Funchess set up alongside one another. Newton from the gun. Newton has time. Newton fires, low throw. Benjamin goes down to get it. Kelvin Benjamin with a first down catch across the 35. 71 of those came from Cam Newton. Newton deep drop, steps up, he's got room. Cam Newton on the move. And an awkward cut by Newton. No, you're right. It's true.
It's a fact.
It's a fact. Fake it. Toss. A drop. Samuel couldn't hold it. Ball scooped up down the sideline. Eddie Jackson. Jackson, it's a foot race, and he's going to win it. Touchdown, Bears. Another defensive return for a touchdown for Chicago.
Curtis Samuel, and Samuel takes his eye off the ball and then can't get down on top of it. Ball kept alive there, kicked away from Ed Dixon, and there's Jackson going down the sidelines. Question is, did he step out of bounds as he was just after he recovered that ball? The pitch is on target. In fact, it hit Samuel right in the face mask.
7-0 lead for the Bears. Carolina has it. 1st and 10 at the 25. Play fake. Newton in trouble again. Newton trying to break free. Leonard Floyd. Cam Newton under duress. 3rd and 10 for the Panthers. Protection holds up initially. Newton dumped again. Akeem Hicks. The depth chart and emerged as their best back. 3rd and 9. Trubisky on time to Zach Miller. Miller into Carolina territory. Clocker all lined up. Trubisky pump. Trubisky tried to flip it at the end. It'll go down as a sack. Captain Munnerlyn.
Those streamers, wasn't he?
He was. Part of his process. From 52 yards away. Oh, that's not going to make it. Reggie Bush and Barry Sanders and Walter Payton and Bo Jackson. Stewart. Good move by Stewart. Early stages, 2nd quarter. Newton popped up in the air. Intercepted. Eddie Jackson. Jackson is still going. Another defensive highlight. Touchdown Bears. 75-yard interception return for another score.
And that ball forced into Benjamin. Good coverage by Prince Amukamara. But how about the move on Cam Newton there for Eddie Jackson?
41 yards for Chicago. Running play to Stewart. That Stewart cuts it on Kyle Fuller for a gain of 9.5. From the 25, 3:18 to play, first half. Deep drop, Trubisky. Trubisky airs it out. Separation, looking for Cohen. He's got it! Tariq Cohen cutting to the outside. Cohen's got major speed and he's tripped up. Kevon Seymour saves a touchdown, but a big play downfield, rookie to rookie for 70 yards.
In a big hurry. Straight drop back, perfect protection. And he puts this ball right out in front and lets Cohen go get it. And this is when the fun begins. Blocked there by Sims and a touchdown-saving tackle by Kevin.
Newton. Pocket holds up. Newton throws the long ball. Oh, it's Kelvin Benjamin with the catch, but the clock is rolling. 8 seconds, 7 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Newton spikes it with a flag down. From the gun. Newton steps up. Newton tosses it downfield, caught by McCaffrey. Can he create after the catch? Yes, he can. First down, Carolina into Chicago territory. How he gets in and out of his cuts on option routes. You just don't see skills like that from the running back. Newton calls his own number. And saw on this drive, 4 runs, 4 passes. 9th play. Newton fakes it. Toss it. Oh, one-handed grab by McCaffrey.
and that was his bad wrist hand.
Neutralizing the Panthers offense. Fake it. Trubisky steps up. Trubisky, he is devoured. Back at the 21-yard line, Kyle Love and Vernon Butler to McCaffrey. 2nd and 11. Newton tries the deep ball and connects with Shepard. First down, Carolina. And a half to play in the third. Newton from the gun. Newton delivers. It's caught. Samuel down the sideline. Excellent concentration by Samuel. 3rd and 7. 17-3, Bears in front. Trubisky is sacked. Mitchell Trubisky could not break free of K'Wan Short. Play clock down to 1. Newton throws on the move. Intercepted by Trevathan. He threw it right to him. Another Carolina turnover.
As Floyd closes on Newton. I'm not sure what Newton saw there. McCaffrey was behind Trevathan. But Trevathan, look how he recognizes the route of McCaffrey and then secures the catch, his first interception of the season, as he continues to demonstrate stellar play leading the Chicago Bear defense.
Trubisky and the Bears. Go! Trubisky in the pocket, and he's down. Panthers get to the rookie with Lotulelei and Addison. Down by 2 scores. Newton, pocket collapses. Newton is sacked. Pernell McPhee.
Defense today for the Bears.
2 touchdowns for Jackson. Howard pads his numbers out across the 40-yard line. Will have their bye week. That's it. The Chicago Bears have matched last season's win total. 3rd victory of the season for Chicago.
Get well this afternoon.
3rd down at 5. Cam Newton for the sideline for Kelvin Benjamin, and broke it up. Looked like Benjamin had a chance to get his hands on it. On 3rd down, the blitz coming. It's picked up and across the middle, McCaffrey, who's got a first down at the 47. And off dive for Jonathan Stewart, and he's in for a touchdown. Leaping over the top and holding the football across the goal line. Saints are leading their game at home against the Bears, 7-0. Winston after the penalty, open to Sean Jackson, and he's got a first down. Up near the 35 of Carolina. Close to the first down. First down, Winston to Rodgers. And he is smothered right away by Kuechly. Smelled that out. A tackling machine. Still the team's leading tackler. 3rd down and 11. Threaded perfectly for a first down inside the 35 to Cameron Brate. Winston's in trouble, tries to get rid of it, and that's a fumbled football, and the Panthers seem to be on it.
Quarterback, the value of the possession. This is a dead play right here. Don't try and make something out of it. Bad things usually happen, and Kurt Coleman actually said a line that I haven't heard for a while. As great as Brett Favre was, one of the things because of his gunslinger attitude and just the plays never over was
Stewart and McCaffrey in the backfield on 3rd down. And heading out as receivers, Cam Newton for Devin Funchess deep. And coverage was good and throw out of bounds. Hargraves was with him. McCaffrey splits to the left, part of that bunch formation. Top of your screen. Blitz coming. And there's McCaffrey wide open for a first down. And inside the 15 of the Bucs. 23, not 21, which it initially showed. But it's a 3rd and 6. And incomplete for Benjamin. Coverage was good. And he knocks it through to make it 10-0 Carolina.
Cam Newton, and that is intercepted. Chris Conti with the pickoff.
I think you have to say that every play, right? White 59. I mean, you got to identify Luke Kuechly.
There you go. Doug Martin goes. Dancing around. He's got a first down at midfield. Winston is going to get sacked. Smothered at the 40 and knocked backward. Kyle Love with a sack dance.
Blue Whitey! What's up?
He's set to throw on first down. And heaving it deep. Deshaun Jackson knocked away. Darryl Worley caught up to him. He's reaching into his face. Come on.
But he didn't hit his face.
No call.
There's no hand. There's no face guarding anymore.
Doug Martin with a first down run from 41 yards away. And it's up and good. The Buccaneers are on the board. 3rd and 11. Cam Newton has not been sacked today. He's on the move. And heaving it deep for Samuel. And knocked away at the last moment. Down around the 5-yard line. It'll bring up a 4th down.
Watch for the 9. Sunday. Here we go.
Doug Martin smothered inside the 5 by K1 Short. You know, we've had, the defenses have been terrific, but there have been no plays in this game from either team, Darryl. 10 for Winston. Extra pressure is picked up. He's got a moment here. And incomplete, forcing it to Evans, who really had 2 people on him. James Bradbury, the coverage, and now it's 4th down. Pressure coming. Winston has to get rid of it. Arm is tipped, and in the air, it's picked off. Mike Adams got to it, then he may have fumbled the football. Initially ruled as he dove to the ground, the interception, and the Panthers take over.
And watch, Captain Munderland's going to come in from the left side of your screen, 41. He's going to get the hit on Jameis that affects the throw. So this is fluttering. Mike Adams makes a great catch, runs up, tracks it, catches the football, but there's the contact right there. Just that little contact gets that ball up in the air. And then on the spot, 59 is downfield recovering the fumble anyways.
Cam Newton's got a first down. His best run of the day inside the 20 of Tampa Bay. The blitz coming and smothered for a loss. Gerald McCoy got to Cameron Artis-Payne. In the pocket for Benjamin in the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Kelvin Benjamin from Cam Newton.
Here, watch Justin Evans, 21-year safety. Look, he goes behind. He just kind of boxed you out. It's like a basketball player boxing you out for a rebound.
Back-breaking play.
Here we go.
Open. First down at the 32. Cameron Brate.
Walking off the field pretty gingerly.
On a 3rd down play. And it's intercepted. Right into the arms at the 25-yard line. Hello, Luke Kuechly.
He's going to back out, but watch, he almost runs the route for Cameron Brate. There's no reason to make that throw. He's stride for stride. He's staring right at Cameron Brate and then steps right in front of him.
Mike Evans with a good catch at the 43-yard line of Carolina for a first down. He's attempted 34 passes in this game.
Here we go.
Here comes the 35th. And Cameron Brate with a fingertip grab inside the 25. You know who gave us that stat? I'll tell you in a moment. Winston goes down. Luke Kuechly gave us that statistic. They need 14 for a first down. Winston gets out of it. He's under pressure and hit. Ball's loose. They have not ruled that an incomplete pass. And the Panthers, Jonathan Stewart, muscling his way for a first down to keep the clock running. Bucs are out of timeouts.
Ryan to start with a throw, unleashes, finds his man. That's Julio Jones, and Jones with a move. And down near the Carolina 40. 53-yard try. And Bryant is perfect.
Quarterback, I'd hate to tackle him one-on-one.
Stewart gets it on first down, a nice carry. Still going near the 40, ball is out. That ball ripped away with Stewart going for extra yardage. It belongs to Atlanta. And that was literally a takeaway by Keanu Neal as Ryan over the middle completes it somehow to Julio Jones. Play action from Matt Ryan, drops it off, and this is Hooper. And the big tight end, Austin Hooper, has another first down. Ryan slings it, pass caught, touchdown Sanu.
When he missed the entire season with a knee injury, so they haven't gotten a great deal of production out of it.
Third down and 9, not a good throw. Great catch by Funchess for a first down. On second and 4, here's Newton, keeps it. Open field, who's going to bring him down? Kind of runs into a tackle. Got a great block along the way from Russell Shepard. And Newton is good for 34 yards.
Cam Newton running with the football when he's in the shotgun formation. So underneath center, he goes with the fake handoff and then bootlegs out. Nobody out there, and as you said, Russell Shepard makes a nice block. It's a huge game.
Longest run by a Panther all season long, 34 yards as Stewart carries it. Ball is out again. That's his second fumble. The Falcons say they have it, and they do.
Again, that rips it out. He punches it right there, sure was. Say, Dan Quinn talked about it as an offensive guy
out of the first quarter. Now Tevin Coleman in at tailback. Play action from Ryan. Pass to the sideline. It is caught by Taylor Gabriel. A leaping grab. And along the sideline makes the catch for 15 yards.
They're not able to do anything here. It's going to be demoralizing.
Newton keeps. He's got it more out across the 30. Newton to the sideline. Dangerous throw, and what a catch by Samuel. Here's Freeman, hits the hole with a head of steam. And Devontae Freeman breaks out across the 30. Field goal of over 50 yards. Here is Freeman. He's not going to get it. And a flag is thrown at the end of the play in the secondary.
Aggressive coach. He went for it on fourth down a few times a couple weeks ago against the Patriots in some awkward situations. We just don't know.
Here's Funchess, goes down to grab it, has a first down and more as he gets a block out on the edge from Samuel. And a flag at the end of it. First and goal from the 4. Pitch, McCaffrey, a walk-in. Touchdown.
How about that pitch by Cam Newton? That's not easy to do.
Now we'll see how Matt Ryan answers. Pass to the sideline, wide open, Julio Jones.
No huddle situation, make Ryan come underneath.
Over the middle, pass picked, intercepted by Adams. The receiver fell down, Adams did not. He's inside the 40. And Gabriel there to force him out as the Carolina Panthers get their 4th pick of the year.
He's trying to get it to Hooper. He thinks Hooper's going to cross the face of Mike Adams. And I don't know, as Hooper looks back for the ball, I don't know if he just doesn't really realize that Adams was driving. But as a quarterback, you're expecting the receiver to always cross in front of the defender. Adams gets a great jump on the ball.
Right back to work, Cam Newton. There's McCaffrey, who had a touchdown a moment ago. Darts inside the 15. Newton hangs in, now flushed out to his right. Can he get there? Ball's out. Recovered. Touchdown. Before that ball was out, the call was touchdown.
Across the line, but wow, time in the pocket. He takes off scrambling versus that man coverage, and for a yardage he would feel most comfortable at.
Here is a little end around to Samuel. A lot of moving parts, and Curtis Samuel carries for a first down. 3 yards on the ground. Well, they're bringing out every play in the playbook. Toss to Shepard. Breaks a tackle and takes it down inside the 20. Tampa Bay, he knows the division. 4 different ball carriers on this drive. Newton spins out of a sack, but not another. Vic Beasley Jr. finally able to bring him down back at the 25, maybe the 26, and succeeded on 4th and inches. Got it.
Ordinate amount of punishment from defensive backs, and they got away with it.
On 2nd down, Ryan had to come off his first read. Now he's in trouble, and down he goes. Wes Horton was in his face.
On the ground against that look.
On 2nd down now, Ryan to the sideline. Well done. 09 on 5 catches. Ryan with his back to the defense finds a receiver for a first down. Justin Hardy.
Soft coverage.
Ryan airs it out all alone. Juggled. Incomplete. Jones wide open. And he dropped it. I mean, they just will never be easier.
A lot of times then the underneath throws, like we just saw to Freeman, open up.
On 1st down, here's Gabriel. Makes a spin move. Uses that speed. Out of bounds near the 20. Catch and run by Taylor Gabriel.
And a lot of times when on the slant route, when the ball's thrown on the back hip like it was, it kind of forces the receiver then to traverse and come out of that route back towards the sideline. And that's what happens to Gabriel. It's overrun. There's nobody out there.
Coleman out on the edge. Gets a block. Tevin Coleman. Touchdown Atlanta. They're back in it.
Well, Gabriel makes a good block there on Thomas Davis, who's trying to drive up.
4th down and 13. Ryan. Pass is incomplete for Gabriel. And the Panthers take over. Instead of chancing anything with a field goal try on 4th and 4, they'll just go for it. Try to run out the clock. The throw into the air, and that'll do it. Smart play. And the final 20-17, the Carolina Panthers beat the Atlanta Falcons. Carolina 6-3.
To the Buffalo Bills. 3rd down at 8. Miami brings a blitz. Newton got hit as he threw. There's McCaffrey's ability with the ball in his hands and a first down out to the 38-yard line. Chris Manhertz, the tight end, went in motion. Posse leading the way for Jonathan Stewart. He managed to stay in bounds along the far sideline long enough to get the first down with 2 yards to spare. Play fake to Stewart, who stays in the block, and Newton has his man. Samuel got belted by T.J. McDonald, but hung on for a first down to the Miami 32-yard line. Mike downplayed the significance of playing against the Dolphins tonight. It's been a while since his dad was the coach. Here's Stewart rumbling inside the 15-yard line. And a first down for Carolina at the 14. McCaffrey now, the running back to the left of Newton. He takes the handoff, and he scores! Avoided the Dolphins behind the line of scrimmage and took it in for the first touchdown of the night. Lisa, fine soccer player at Stanford as well. Cutler. There we go. On target, Jarvis Landry deeper downfield than usual, and a nice gain out to the 44-yard line. Maluga was on the couch by his own admission. He was fat when he showed up. Didn't play till week 5. Here's Williams, chased out of bounds by Mike Adams, but it's another Miami first down to the 38-yard line. Shovel pass. Julius Thomas lunges for the end zone and scores.
That's a nifty play. When Julius Thomas is in the game at tight end, they're not running the ball. They're going to throw it, and that time it's a shovel pass.
Butler will come out throwing, and he throws an interception. Thought they might play it conservatively in the final minute of the half with the long field to go, but they came out firing, and he threw it right into the hands of Luke Kuechly.
Watch Kuechly. He reads this route all the way. He knew Julius Thomas was going to the corner. We'll see what the flag is, but there's not a linebacker in football.
Between a touchdown and a field goal try for Carolina. 4-man rush, flag down, throw to the end zone, caught by Dixon for a touchdown if it stands. But there was a flag thrown along the line of scrimmage, and the official who threw it is pointing at the Dolphins. Play fake, and Newton fires to Devin Funchess for a first down. Newton held onto it for a long time, then gave it to Jonathan Stewart. He weaved his way across midfield to the 46-yard line of Miami. 7 out of 10 are the Panthers on third down. Quick hitter, Devin Funchess. Touchdown, Carolina.
And Cam Newton did that all himself. He saw the double-A gap blitz. You heard him get up there and audible to that quick screen, and Newton has done it with his legs, his arm, and now he does it with his recognition. That's outstanding work.
4th and 1, they're going for it, and Kuechly is there with some help to drive Damian Williams back. Everybody bunched around the ball for Carolina, and it's a run for Stewart. Finds a big hole to his right. He's having a breakout night tonight. First down, Carolina at the 25-yard line. 7.9 per rush. He averaged 2.9 for the year coming in. The fake to McCaffrey. The catch made by Russell Shepard, and they are just gashing the Miami Dolphins now. Cameron Artis-Payne, boy, the Dolphins made that awfully easy. Touchdown, Carolina. They are pulling away from the Miami Dolphins after a 12-yard touchdown run.
That's a play you have to deal with if you play the Panthers. It's a counter bluff, and they bring Christian McCaffrey in motion to bluff the defensive end. It's a beautiful thing.
When he decided to return to Carolina, that this team is a Super Bowl contender. Third down and 1. Look out. Running room for Kenyon Drake.
They catching him.
They do, but it's too late. In the end zone. Touchdown. 66 yards and no flags on the play.
What a run by Drake. Right off the left side behind Laramie Tunsil with the crease. And he hits it. Played wide receiver, running back, great returner. You probably remember him against Clemson when he was with Alabama. He returned that kickoff, and he is extremely fast.
Surprised he provides support for other families impacted by congenital heart disease. Cam Newton may go. He's ahead of the field, and they run him down inside the 20-yard line. Poor Dre Tankersley saved the touchdown.
Unbelievable. Side of your screen. Alonso fails to fall back, and Carolina, with a simple zone read, is pounding the Dolphins. Cam Newton, I know he had a 72-yard run earlier in his career, but he almost had 72 there.
Running out of space. Is he in bounds? Yes. Touchdown, Christian McCaffrey and Carolina.
It's an excellent job understanding where the sideline is. Does he get both feet in? That might be reviewed, but I think he's got both knees down. A bizarre shift. Newton runs a sprint out, and all scoring plays are reviewed, so we'll see what they say.
Just the question is, were his knees still on the ground when he caught it, or was he back up in the air by the time he had possession of the ball? They are taking a look at it in New York. Negative yardage play of the night for the Panthers.
Oh, goodness.
McCaffrey burst of speed and the stiff arm. And he's to the 32-yard line, tackled by T.J. McDonald.
Yeah, I'm not going to get involved 8 weeks, 9 weeks into it. Look out. How about that throw? I'll take Carolina.
Devin punches the catch for the touchdown.
This is the MVP of football in 2015.
Teammate, a great leader. And yeah, the body language wasn't always great, but if people got the impression he didn't care, that wasn't true. And Adam Gase said the same thing. It's one of the reasons that he wanted to bring Jay in.
And Kurt Coleman at free safety, second to none in the league. They played a lot of football.
Cutler had time, throws, caught, touchdown, Jarvis Landry. Will they keep their streak alive? They've scored a touchdown on each of their last 5 possessions. This drive will stay alive. Artis Payne. It might be 6 straight possessions with a touchdown. Tankersley stops him inside the 25-yard line.
They've run the ball for almost 300 yards. I've never seen a 300-yard rushing performance in a while in this league.
They're going to attempt a 40-yard field goal. Graham Gano right down the middle, and on their opening drive. 5-man rush coming after McCown, and he delivers a strike, and that is a 3rd down win indeed. First down reception to the longtime Seahawk Jermaine Kearse, a gain of 17. This Carolina franchise has nightmares remembering postseason games with Jermaine Kearse. And this time it is Robbie Anderson. The reception to the 30-yard line. I want to ask Chris Spielman a little bit about him after this 2nd down and 18 for the Panthers. Good protection for Newton and lets it fly. What a catch by Funches, coming back to get it. And he just flat out beat Buster Screen.
Darryl Roberts.
Yeah, I said Screen. It was number 27, Darryl Roberts, 3rd-year corner out of Marshall. And here's Newton, and he'll just take a seat. I mean, right on his tail with Steve McClendon.
They like to blitz on 3rd down.
Lead it up to the 44. Here comes the blitz. And Newton is finally dropped all the way back to the 21-yard line. 3-3 our score. Put it in the hands of Powell, and somehow is able to sneak through that very stingy Panthers defense, and it's up to the 30-yard line. A first down for Powell. A major issue for this New York Jets team all year long. Coming the other way. They put it in the hands of Kalen Clay, and he's inside the 30 and finally wrestled down to the 24-yard line by Marcus May. 3rd down this year converted. They're 0 for 3 today. And it'll be Newton who will stiff arm his way into the end zone. Shoved aside Bruce Carter. And Cam Newton with his 5th rushing touchdown of this season. Field position starting on the Jets side of the 50. McCaffrey into the secondary, and one man to beat. And he is shoved down to the 10-yard line. A 39-yard run.
Patience of Christian McCaffrey. Good read by Cam Newton. See Jamal Adams. Stop it right there, boys. Right there. Larson does a good job. He's overrun. He's got to be in this gap because now we have 2 guys in 1 gap. And it's off. Want to run a screen here. Loosen them up. There we go.
And they run the screen. And Powell still on his feet. Is finally tracked down by Kuechly, and a flag comes in late. Right after the spike, gets at the 32-yard line. McCown looking for the end zone, and Anderson in double coverage. He came down with the ball, but did he get both feet in? It's a touchdown to Robbie Anderson.
Inside, but remember we talked about if you're long, you're never wrong. So he's going to put this ball only where Robbie Anderson can get it, and that's what you call throwing a guy open, and goes over the top of Adams, has the strong hands, and gets both feet down inbounds. Great play for the Jets. If you want to make the playoffs, if you believe you can make the playoffs, that's a playoff type play right there. That eliminates one of the almost. Right there. The great catch eliminates an almost by the Jets.
Battled through a lot of injuries as well, to be fair, and now McCown steps out of trouble, looking down the field, and he is going to let it fly, and that is Anderson, and a touchdown! Putting it up for grabs, and Funchess, a big reception as he beats Darryl Roberts. Yep, there it was. And Stewart will barrel his way into the end zone. A touchdown for Jonathan Stewart. And the punt is good.
Yes. Trey Turner and Norwell do a great job of opening the hole. A subpar performance coming up here to New York. And right now, I don't think the Panthers have played their best football.
Crossing pattern to Curse, and they connect this time, and now he springs loose. Caught from behind to the 18-yard line by Thomas Davis's Curse. And here's a field goal try from 19 yards away. It is good by Catanzaro. Panthers have only sacked McCown one time today. Blitz coming here and make it. Is that a fumble, or did he throw the ball? Ball still, and it is Kuechly who scoops it up, and he will race into the end zone.
Number 96 is going to come free. Bilal Powell does not get him. It looked like McCown tried to flick the ball. Gratuitous bounce to Kuechly and shows his athletic ability, not falling on it, but the mindset of a superstar, which is scoop and score.
And that does indeed look like a fumble, but, you know, hey, we've been wrong already today. It's a 33-yard touchdown for Kuechly. For you at the top of your screen. And McCaffrey in motion. And they're rolling, and Newton will run it himself. And he somersaults into the end zone for the two-point conversion. Newton giving himself up. And now he'll make sure somebody gets that football. It's the third sack the Jets have allowed today. Two of them have come, however, these last two possessions. And now a punt to give Carolina the football back. And it is Clay with running room to the outside. He's down the sideline. One man to beat it is a touchdown for Kalen Clay. My, oh my, what a turn of events on the Kuechly fumble return, and now the Clay punt return for a touchdown of 61 yards.
It's not present at that return position or wide receiver position, and that is flat out speed with a pirouette. Then just off to the races, no problem running out Edwards and into the end zone. Little tricks that Luke knows and uses and implements into his game.
Now McCown going to be forced to put it up, and he's going to run. There's nothing but green in front of him. And he will run all the way close to midfield, tiptoeing out of bounds at the 47-yard line. That's a nice pickup. Nearly 40 seconds, or 35 seconds anyway, before they snap it again. And a throw to the corner. And it is a touchdown for Jermaine Kearse.
Nice answer. Nice answer by the Jets. Fighting for their playoff lives.
For the Jets on defense. Newton to throw it on third down. And he is looking for Funchess, who tried to Sneak in behind Claiborne. It's incomplete, and a flag comes in. Well after the throw was made by Newton.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, number 98.
Oh my goodness.
15-yard penalty, automatic, first down.
Oh boy, penalties. Is any penalty bigger than this one?
Man, you got to have, almost, I mean, I get the lunge and all that, but you got to not push him down. They're going to call that every single time.
45-yard try by Graham Gano. And it is good. Just snuck it in the left upright. All right, so be a four-man rush. Here we go. A little razzle-dazzle now coming your way. Not so much for razzle-dazzle.
Already?
Wow.
Recovery for a touchdown that Luke Kuechly had got them, to win that game against the New York Jets when the offense was struggling.
Breeze on third down with a completion to Thomas to the 40. On first down, Breeze slides through. Kamara makes a man miss. That was Coleman, out of bounds near the 10.
Feeling like he can get it in.
Toss to Kamara on the edge, gets a block, gets in.
The week went along, the thumb looked better, the throws were a lot crisper in practice.
Pass is caught out on the edge by Shepard.
Than I would have expected for anyone to be able to make.
10th play of this drive, Stewart, touchdown. What an answer by Carolina on the road.
I'm ready. Blue 80, let's go.
On first down, handoff is to Ingram. He gets out. Shifts inside the 40. What a run. Ingram still going down to the 11. No flags on a 72-yard run.
See this hole that he has to run the ball through, and a great job up front by that offensive line. And Brandon Coleman, number 16, has done such an excellent job as a wide receiver in the blocking game. He's the one who sprung Kamara a week ago for a 74-yarder against the Rams, and this time he helps get Mark Ingram.
Second and one. Ingram takes it in.
It's confusing to me, and I think he'll be the first to admit, though, he has not played particularly well.
Here's Funchess. What a throw, but dropped.
Been a whole different defense the last 2 weeks from what we saw during the win streak.
Here's a drop by Pilardi. Gonna throw it, incomplete. And it was heavy pressure by Taysom Hill.
On third downs, keep an eye on him in the slot.
Third down and 8. Breeze steps up, pass caught, touchdown. Michael Thomas.
They're getting after him again here today.
Pass is caught for the first down. Ball is out, and that's exactly what Carolina needed. Josh Hill lost it on the tackle, and it takes over.
It looked like Mike Adams just punched it right out. He sure did. He saw the ball, and he didn't even think about making a tackle. He just punches it right out of Josh Hill's hand. That's great work. This is a defense overall that has not gotten many takeaways.
McCaffrey at tailback on first down. Newton. Big chunk. Burson with a catch. A laser out of the right hand of Cam Newton. Third down and 4. Newton. McCaffrey left alone. Christian McCaffrey for the touchdown. just sneaks out as time was running out for Cam Newton, and a 21-yard catch and run for a big touchdown for Carolina.
Panthers wanting the Saints get called for being in the neutral zone.
And they weren't. Now a sack, and it's A.J. Klein. Addison can't get home. There's Snead. Inside the 30, and a big one from Drew Brees on 3rd and 5.
What's that?
2nd and 4, Kamara. Another big run. He makes it look easy. Touchdown Saints. Saints got him in the 3rd round. The red-hot rookie. 3rd down and 7. Newton gets out of trouble and fires high on the sideline, incomplete.
You're going to be fighting an uphill battle. I don't think they're going to be able to overcome.
Here's Kamara right side, breaking tackles into Carolina territory. A 17-yard carry.
A huge game for the Rams if they're going to have any chance of getting a bye week.
Brees has a man Ginn inside the 25. 3rd down and 7. Quick snap. Brees in the pocket, throws, and nearly picked. And that is a miss for Darryl Worley. This one is no good, off to the right.
His opportunity to get right back into the thick of the sack race.
1st and 25 because of it, and there's a big chunk of Funchess. Gets about 20 for the organization. Now 2nd and 5. Out of the shotgun, free man. Newton just able to flip it to Dixon, and Dixon's got a 1st down. That's all Cam Newton.
If you can get him to jump somehow.
Play action, pass to the sideline. It's caught. Depends on what they give him for progress. Funchess, he didn't get it.
Yeah, pushing up far enough to where when you catch it, you're beyond the sticks is really the discipline that you have to show. That's a great job by Crawley. You know, riding him and then making the play. But boy, that is really disheartening.
What's that?
Brees is swallowed up back near the 6 by Kyle Love.
A lot of time left in this game.
Orsted hits it. Play from inside the 45. One little jab step and then tackled from behind. Ball's out. And it belongs to the Saints. Robertson gets it. Now 2nd and 11 for the Saints, up 14. Brees. Sideline pass caught by Thomas. Players were shoving after the play, and Rivera called timeout. 31-yard try, 17-point game. As they lost at the Jets earlier today. McCaffrey out of the backfield, makes the catch, leaps a tackler, and gets out of bounds. Under 5 to go. Newton has to pull it down. Kikaha chasing him from behind. And a big gain. Newton still going. Cuts across the field to the 25. A 31-yard carry by Cam Newton. 2nd down. Newton hangs in, throws. Funchess. What a catch! Touchdown! Crawley in coverage, and once Funchess went up to grab it, Crawley was gone. Short amount of time. With Wade Phillips as defensive coordinator. Here is a play along the sideline. And we're going to see who they're going to give it to. Was that saved before it went out of bounds? By doing so, they're saying that Devin Funchess was up in the air before he flipped it, and he's not.
After review, the Carolina player was out of bounds. He touched the loose ball. Therefore, it was a free kick out of bounds. By rule, we replaced the ball at the 50-yard line.
They went on one heck of a run. And even now,
Kuechly out on the edge. Kamara makes the play and has a first down. Another big one for Kamara. Leaps down inside the 30.
Come in for Minnesota. And Keenum's pass on the way. He's got a first down. Kuechly upset with himself. That is Thielen for a pickup of 12. And 14. Drop back time for Keenum. And he goes down the field and he is intercepted. He is picked off by Worley, who's trying to find Thielen again. 3rd and 1. And they run it straight ahead. Oh, breaking it. No one in the secondary. It's going the distance. Jonathan Stewart. 60 yards.
Watch right here. 4 guys, all offensive linemen on the right side for Carolina. And they're just going to wash the right side down. And bad gap control integrity by Minnesota.
2nd and 7. On play action, Keenum open. That's Thielen at the 45. His right has come onto the field as an extra receiver. Keenum down the middle he goes, and in the end zone it is caught by Rudolph for the touchdown. It's his 4th touchdown in the last 3 games.
Look at him go right up. He goes inside of Adams, and Keenum with a perfect throw over the top. And those long arms of Rudolph. You think you overthrow this guy sometimes, but he just goes up and gets it and makes it look easy.
2nd and 9. With pressure, pass, caught. What a catch. Tough grab, but Burson able to hold on to it.
My gosh, did you see this catch? Stands it, throws it, and he goes way up, Burson, to get it, and that's a catch, I think. Oh, Sendejo with the head. He hangs on to that.
2nd and 6. Here's the heave, and the target is Funchess inside the 10 and a catch. 60-yard touchdown run. 3rd and goal. It's Stewart. Stacked up, driving, and he takes the Vikings with him. Across for the touchdown.
Put some more tape on it. Told his position coach, I'm good to go.
Here's Keenum escaping and getting it to Rudolph. Wow, for the 2nd time he's able to duck under a hit.
20! What's that?
McKinnon with a nice little move of his own picks up 8.
Looks like it's a nagging.
2nd and 2, and McKinnon's getting away. Makes a 2nd cut to take it inside the 20. And the kick is drilled.
So far back there.
Can they convert? Pass caught. Got to make a move for the 1st, and does. That is Treadwell.
Davis might cover the back and hug rush.
So on 1st down, Keenum again steps up and takes off. He's got another 1st down. Has had the head turned sideways for a moment for real today. 2nd and 11. Ball out quickly. McCaffrey slips through a tackle, as he often does, and has a 1st down. On 3rd and 3. Cam's pass caught. It's Bird. Bird with the catch. And out of bounds at the Minnesota 33. Back at the 50. Throwing it down the field and connecting with Funchess for the 1st down. Newton's got time. Now he's breaking down on it. Backpedals to get away from it. Off his back foot, he finds the man wide open. Funchess for the touchdown.
To see him by time. Griffin gets up the field. Hunter gets up, and they both have him, and he just skates. And then the ability to keep his eyes downfield. and trust. Happy with that move.
Keenum in the Vikings. First play of the second half. And he was hit when he threw it by Addison. And now a ball. Are they going to say it's a fumble? What's going on here?
Yeah, no whistles. So.
Mike Adams has the football.
The ruling on the field is a fumble by the quarterback.
Ruling on the field is a fumble.
Let's see. He's definitely got to hit the arm and the ball probably.
And that's a throw.
You know, that could be a fumble.
Under review.
This is close. That ball gets hit, so it moves in the hand. But it kind of stays in the hand.
Here's Keenum completing it to right for the first down at the 40.
Play.
Got Kuechly standing over the center, but he backs off. Here they come. It's Peppers. Still doing it, still bringing it at 37. They had Cordero Patterson here as well, but Sherrills has had 5 career returns, including one here last year. Velarde's punt drives him back to the 41. Does he have a chance? He gets past a wave. He's going down the sideline, and Sherrills is finally tripped up inside the 30, and there is no flag on the field. So the big return, Tracy at right tackle for Reimers, who was out, has moved to left tackle. It's 3rd and 13. As Keenum is taken out, that's going to go down as a sack. Kuechly shoves him out of bounds. If he can knock it through. Here's Forbasket. Oh, that's ugly. I think Carolina got a hand on it. On first down. Caught by Diggs. Able to get away from the defender. And cuts upfield to about the 48. Got away from Bradbury, who made the play on the ball with this revamped offensive line. He's 6 for 6 on this drive. Oh, it's intercepted as it bounced off the chest of Diggs. And Bradbury has the theft.
And then right there, Diggs coming back in the game. Playing soft again, cover 2.
Down the middle, caught Thielen. Thielen breaks the tackle inside the 20. Adams is the only guy. No, Thielen takes it for the touchdown.
Wow! They're playing soft. They're playing cover 2. And he throws it right down the seam. You're going to watch Thielen go right down the middle. And Kuechly just a little late to get there.
You wanted a big play? You got it. 52 yards, and now they're going to go for 2.
No reroute, and you're going for 2, yep.
All right. Huge play right here. Keenum's pass caught by Bell for the 2.
Right now.
Cam throws, and it's intercepted. It's Sendejo running with it inside the 20, down to the 10, and tackled at the 6. My goodness, what a turnaround here in Charlotte.
They're in the middle.
Here's Keenum in trouble. Keenum wrapped up and taken down by Short. The distance of that one from 27. Horvath's kick. It is good.
Well, if he wasn't going to make that one.
2nd and 5. Newton. Wide open. Newton. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. And then has it all the way to the 6 as Waynes tried to strip it away. Newton.
Well, you're going to see right here. You know who's designed to stop the run from the quarterback? Andrew Sendejo, and he's one-on-one with Cam Newton, and Cam says, you're not making that tackle, and what a play!
2-minute warning. All of Carolina's touchdowns today have come on 3rd down. Here they are, 3rd and goal. Stewart! The ball came out! The ball came up. They rule it a touchdown on the far side. They say he broke the plane.
It's a risky move, putting that ball out, but a big decision. Ooh, that's over there.
Look at it get knocked out by Anthony Barr. By the way, this is how Stewart scored a touchdown in Super Bowl 50, that identical way. up and over with the ball reaching out. And he has his first 3-touchdown game of his career. 129th game.
3 plays.
Here they come. Keenum taken down at the 16. Short, got him again.
After you. That's what he does.
Here we go. 4th and 16. Keenum's pass. Incomplete. In the area of Thielen. Coleman knocked it down.
Oh, they had a chance. Thielen goes up to see him, and you see the ball is just right there on the other side of him. I give a lot of credit to Case Keenum for throwing this football. I mean, that could be intercepted easily.
Rodgers over the middle, pass incomplete behind Randall Cobb. Newton to McCaffrey, what a throw. First down and more. That was pretty.
Right alongside Cam Newton.
15th play of the drive. Newton finds him. McCaffrey, touchdown. What a drive for the rookie. Just played this Packer defense all the way down the field.
Well, kind of a natural pick there by Greg Olsen. He releases up the field. 319!
Blitz coming. Williams over the left side, breaks through. And a first down to the 24. Rodgers throws, end zone, Adams for the touchdown.
Walking here, watch Devontae Adams and the move that he makes on Kurt Coleman. I mean, one-on-one on the safety. Coleman, he was head bobbing. He didn't know which way he was going to go. He started the corner, he takes it to...
Little toss to Stewart running left. Got to the edge and cuts back. A nice carry by the vet. 30 years old, in his 10th year, gets 9. Newton slings it. Pass is caught by a sliding Greg Olsen.
Cam Newton got a chance to see what the defense was doing. They were overloading the run game, and so he kicks out Christian McCaffrey. Most quarterbacks, when they go to an empty set, you can guarantee that it's going to be a pass, not with Cam Newton.
Stewart is wrapped up by Brooks in the backfield of the 15.
Play by Ahmad Brooks is too much to overcome.
Extra point distance, and snap, or at least a bobble, and a good job by Michael Pilardi to get the ball on it.
Team has beat a good football team, and they're going to have to beat 3 good ones if they're going to get to the postseason.
Rodgers, who hasn't been hit yet, lets it fly, and he's picked. Back at the 40, Darryl Worley.
Walked into our meeting room, I thought, you got to be kidding me. It's one of the worst looking things I've ever seen. But now seeing what those receivers were wearing, I think maybe those quarterbacks got off light.
Here's Aaron Jones breaking loose. Trying to get him more involved. And Aaron Jones with a nice carry of 23 yards.
Opportunity to play that slot position.
Handoff and a nice quick hitter for another first down. Aaron Jones. Blitz from Matthews. Newton throws. Pass is nearly picked by Blake Martinez. A lot of time here.
Cat and mouse game between he and Kuechly here.
Rodgers steps through. Throws. Cobb. Room to run. Randall Cobb cuts back. What a run. Touchdown.
Good to see him get up off the turf. He scrambles, he moves up, he goes down, and Cobb, as he's running that shallow crossing route, they just cut him loose. And then he makes a heck of a run after the play. You see right there, Kevon Seymour, who's got him, he pulls off of him to give help elsewhere. And Luke Kuechly takes Rodgers, nobody there to cover Cobb.
Handoff to McCaffrey. Man, he just rode the wave for a first down.
On third down, they just have not converted when they've been where they would then get some points out of the drives.
Pass to Funchess. Welcome to the party, Devin. First catch by a wide receiver for the Carolina Panthers in this game.
Probably improved the most. Watching him from when he was a rookie is in his route running ability. That's a good corner in Demarius Randall that he pushes him up and then snaps it off.
Newton lets it fly. Olsen, a walk-in touchdown.
Greg Olsen loose. And you can see they bring pressure, and Cam is able to hang in there enough before Ahmad Brooks gets to him, but there you go. I don't know if it's Josh Jones.
Rodgers down the middle, picked. Intercepted by Colin Jones. Second interception by Rodgers in the game, and a flag at the end of the play.
You're going to see Colin Jones right here. He carries Randall Cobb, but if Rodgers lays that down the middle, puts air under it, there's nobody there. As he came off the line of scrimmage, he throws up the hand, and you don't see Rodgers miss that hardly ever.
What a catch by Olsen coming off the touchdown. And he carries for a first down after that one-handed grab and a gain of 13. Knocked down by Hawkins.
Yeah, and so a defense that was so instrumental last week with the 3 takeaways against the Vikings to win that.
Newton slings it, pass dropped after the hit. Devin Funchess. And he's hurt. Newton keeps, was looking for Olsen. That wasn't there. Now throws to the back. It is juggled and incomplete. Demir Bird.
He never even plays the ball. He immediately turns and looks at Bird, and as you see, Bird had a chance, and he's then on the line when he finally secures it. But you're going to see Clinton Dix. He's out in front, and when this ball is cut loose, he immediately just turns to the receiver.
The run was down by contact in the end zone. It is a touchdown.
Wow. So we're wrong. Third down and 10. Blitz. Rodgers throws. Nelson underthrown again and picked off. Bradbury.
Right over the top of Aaron Jones. Looks like he's on roller skates, but Rodgers gets outside the pocket, and he's got everything out in front of him, and I really was shocked when he cut it loose because he had so much open field. Last week, they each had their first interceptions of the season. This week, now they both have their second.
Big third down here, and a stop by Green Bay. Matthews and Clark. Moments before the snap on that fourth down. Packers got away with it. Rodgers gets through the pressure to the sideline with another first down. That will lead to a 28-yard try by Crosby. 7-point game. First down and 5. Newton finds Olsen to midfield.
Nobody's within 5 yards of him.
Newton flips. McCaffrey on the edge. And a big carry out of bounds at the Green Bay 35. Second down and 5. Newton on the draw. Good play. Thomas. On first down. Newton keeps. Bird, touchdown. His second.
Panthers too. You're going to see Demir Bird as he pushes up on the quick post, and
Rodgers is sacked. That's Wes Horton. Rodgers swallowed up. Down he goes at the 30.
Get it out, but he slipped, and Corey Lindsley, the center.
gets there. Panthers take over.
Certainly like to have back and see if they couldn't have given Rodgers a chance.
What a play. That's Daniels who shot through there and made the play to force third down.
I think that pretty much answers that scenario.
First down, Rodgers slides through, throws, has Rodgers, and Richard Rodgers is out of bounds at the 35.
But it's paid off, and they've won.
Rodgers down the middle, Rodgers touchdown. You see all the confusion defensively. Players moving around, and Richard Rodgers went right down the middle of the field uncovered.
Well, I saw the Panthers players coming off the field.
Line drive kick. It's out there for the taking. Green Bay's got it. Recovered by Marwin Evans. Just got a touchdown to Richard Rodgers, and with no timeouts had to use an onside kick. Christian McCaffrey could not corral it. Marwin Evans did, and in his return after 8 games off, Aaron Rodgers is going to have a chance to tie the game.
Surprised Aaron didn't find him.
Blitz. Rodgers throws, passes, caught, ball is out, and Carolina's got it, and it's a catch and fumble. Panthers take over.
Geronimo Allison runs a heck of a route, but did he have possession and did he make another football move? And it's close. It's about on that second step when it's knocked
by the
out.
defense. First down, Carolina.
So the call is catch and fumble. Mike Pereira, what'd you see back in Los Angeles?
Well, here's what we see is he gets control. He has 2 feet.
And it just kind of all caught up to him, you know, here today. They've been on life support the last 2 weeks.
And up to the right of Winston. Bucks must get to the 35. Winston throws, far side complete. Mike Evans for a Buccaneers first down, gain of 17. The first down. From the 47, it's Barber. Looks to cut it back inside, and he's swallowed up by Luke Kuechly. Loss of 5 on the play. A suspension following his hit on Devontae Adams of the Packers last week. Second down and 15 with an empty backfield. Winston hit as he throws. Ball comes loose, and it is recovered by the Panthers. Brian Cox Jr. on the recovery following the hit by Wes Horton. You know, he's only missed 1 all season. Highest percentage in the league. Chip shot from 25 yards out. Panthers lead 3-0.
All 3 positions on this defense. Very versatile young man.
Second down and 6. Barber has a first down and more. 1 man to beat. It's Coleman. And Coleman forces Barber out of bounds inside the 30. Patrick Murray, a 31-yard attempt from the left hash. Murray's kick is good, so we are tied at 3.
He's a better athlete than Kelvin Benjamin, and they liked him going forward better than the other guy.
Benjamin now in Buffalo. Newton can't find anyone. Third down and 4. He is taken down by Gerald McCoy, who was heading to his 6th consecutive Pro Bowl. He activated last week. Second down and 6. Rodgers in the backfield. Winston in trouble with the snap. Panthers have recovered. That's the 2nd Tampa Bay turnover.
This takeaway or giveaway by the Bucs is all on Jameis Winston there. You see the snap is perfect. His hands are just closing before.
3 receivers set from the 46 of the Bucs. Breaking free is Demir Bird inside the 20. Out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Winston has completed 7 of his first 8. But has turned it over twice. And this time he is wrapped up. Down he goes. Mario Addison along with Star Latulippe.
Cam Newton security blankets, and he told us he expects a lot of. Winston, I'm sorry.
Winston's pass is caught. Still going is Godwin. Inside the 40, the 30, the 20. And he's finally chased down by Luke Kuechly. The season for the Bucs.
It's just a simple slant pattern. It is 3 deep, 4 underneath. Jameis Winston throws it right through the window. And I tell you, when you're a safety, a single hole safety as Adams was right there, you got one shot to find that angle to make the tackle, and he missed it. Chris Godwin getting a chance to start today, showcasing what he could be for this Tampa Bay offense. And Jameis Winston's told us this guy could be a superstar.
Empty backfield for the Bucs. 3rd down and 9. They can pick up a first down without reaching the end zone. As Winston is in trouble, and he is sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. And Murray's kick is just inside the left upright.
Watch this film tomorrow night, or tomorrow afternoon, whenever they get a chance to see it. They're going to be praising their very talented middle linebacker.
Here's Byrd on the return. Demir Byrd still on his feet across midfield. Byrd will take it all the way. 103 yards. A new Panthers record.
Energize the sideline. 103 yards. You just need a couple of blocks. Missed tackle, missed tackle, missed tackle by the kicker. But then the rest is all him. Speed, quickness, determination, everything you want out of a returner. Touchdown, Carolina.
A franchise record, 103-yard. Winston's pass is caught for a first down out of the 44-yard line by Mike Evans for a gain of 15.
Importantly, for this defense to succeed, they got to be physical on the outside, and they definitely are.
Both in their second season as Winston breaks away from Peppers. Now fires downfield, jump ball. Humphreys comes down with it. What a catch by Adam Humphreys.
And Coleman. But this is Jameis Winston at his best, just being able to avoid pressure there, stay in the pocket. Julius Peppers isn't able to get him down, and just throwing a prayer up to Adam Humphreys, and a nice combination route going on to get that set.
On 2nd and goal, it's Palmer again, and he will lose yardage, and now the Bucs call timeout with 13 seconds remaining and a 3rd down upcoming. Sims in the backfield. Winston looking end zone. He throws. There is a flag off the hand of Cameron Brate. 1st and goal from the 3. Winston throws end zone off the hands of Godwin. Down to 5 seconds.
On the road, Kenny, when you make these types of drives and don't come away with touchdowns.
Murray's kick is good. His 3rd field goal of the first half. 3rd down and 5 following the penalty. Newton's pass is caught for a first down by Brent Burson. That's his 4th reception of the season.
I could have guessed that.
Pro Bowl 4 times.
I could have guessed that.
3rd down and 8. Newton fires downfield and is deflected and then picked off by Quan Alexander. That bounced away from Burson. And Alexander will be tackled across midfield, and a flag is thrown at the end of the return.
Quan Alexander getting a little early Christmas present from the Carolina Panthers. Cam Newton, you got some coal on that play. That was a well-delivered.
Barber in the backfield. Winston on 2nd down, looking for Mike Evans. He makes the catch. Evans comes up with it. 3 field goals and a turnover. 1st and 10 from the 18. Winston throws to the end zone. Touchdown. Winston connects with Bobo Wilson. His first NFL TD. 8th play of the drive. 3rd down and 1. It's Newton. First down and more. Shoved out of bounds by Conti. At the Tampa Bay 19 as Cam Newton on 3rd and 1 gains 18 yards. Winston throws near side. It's caught by Freddie Martino. First down and more across midfield and still going. Kurt Coleman finally brings him down at the 34-yard line of the Panthers. You know, and he gains 39 yards.
Good route by Freddie Martino here. Gets Worley turning at the top of his route, but then the broken tackle, missed tackle, I guess you could say, from Carolina. And this is now the fourth big pass play from this Bucs offense against this Carolina defense, including the one long run by Peyton Barber early.
Play clock winding down. They get the snap off. Blitz comes. Winston throws, and it is caught by Sims. Charles Sims makes the catch inside the Panthers' 10-yard line. First and goal, 8-yard line. Off the play fake. Winston in trouble. Julius Peppers brings him down back at the 21-yard line. His 11th sack this season. With Godwin to the sideline. Winston on third down. He throws. Catch is made at the 8 by Martino, but it will not be enough, and the Bucs will send out the field goal unit. Here's Patrick Murray as we begin the fourth quarter, out to attempt a 26-yard field goal. And Murray extends the Buccaneers' lead. Only one pass play on this drive, 7 runs. Newton in trouble. Down he goes. Back at the 39-yard line, Ryan Russell with the sack. Third down and 12. Winston fires downfield. It's Mike Evans who makes the catch at the 35-yard line.
Lead with 3 minutes left on the clock.
51-yard attempt, and Murray's kick is no good. Wide to the right. Panthers trailing by 4. They start from the 41. Wide open. Making the catch in Buccaneers territory is Burson.
It's with Greg Olsen, who ran across and just didn't get back in his zone. Big play for Carolina.
From the 36, Newton fires. It's Kalen Clay at the Bucs 23. Demir Bird. Third and 10. Newton near side. It's Clay. And Kalen Clay will pick up a Panthers first down. Gain of 11. Newton throws. It's caught. But down at the 5-yard line is Olsen. Movement prior to the snap. Wow.
Chris Baker. Wow.
Extra blockers in. As Newton hands it off. And with the push, those extra blockers. First to go from the 2. Newton lost the football and then takes it in for a Panthers touchdown.
Wow. Can't believe that happened. Birthday candle for his son. Today is Cam Newton's son's birthday. It's disastrous for Carolina. His body's just so big. He plows right through his offensive lineman. The Bucs are caught unawares there when the ball goes on the ground, and the push up front by Ryan Khalil, Silatolu, those guys up front. Norwell as well. See what I did there? That's a touchdown for Cam Newton, the Panthers offense.
A bounce pass to himself, a touchdown, and a birthday present. Will look to get into field goal range. 35 seconds remaining. Down goes Winston. Ball comes loose. And that will clinch a spot in the postseason for the Carolina Panthers. New Orleans clinched the playoff spot, and so will the Carolina Panthers following this sack of Jameis Winston by K'Wan Short. 6th sack for the Carolina defense. Buccaneers had the lead until moments ago. Cam Newton with a go-ahead touchdown, and now the Panthers will be able to run out the clock. Now players have come together. Flags have been thrown. As the Panthers start to celebrate on their sideline.
They needed to have a drive at the end of the game. This Carolina defense stepped up. And they knew coming into this game that it was going to be a tough one. Talking to K'Wan Short, who had that last sack fumble, said this team doesn't quit, but neither do they. A rough week for Carolina with the adversity, with the ownership change impending. They come out and win a tough game at home, and they're going to the playoffs in 2017.
Third down and 4. Show blitz, back out of it. Passes to Sanu for a first down inside the 35. On first down, dropped off for Freeman over the middle. Gets a block, touchdown.
Get him.
Coleman right side, gets the edge, gets around Kuechly and has a first down.
He's been working on it this week in practice.
4 fumbles over his last 3 games. Ryan throws it flat-footed to Freeman out on the edge. What a move! Out across the 45 as he went around Jarris Bird. Third down and 3. Freeman out of the backfield, nowhere to go. Well played by Carolina. It's 4th down. Newton keeps wide open to the near side of the field and a big carry for Cam Newton. Quick throw to Freeman, looking for blocking out on the edge. He got it. He's got the first down and more out near midfield. Handoff is to Artis Payne, and he has a nice start to this drive as he picks up 12.
About in this year's rookie class.
Third down and 10. Newton in trouble. Gonna go. He's got a lot of room. And Cam Newton will pick up a first down for Carolina.
Always a point of emphasis when you're facing Newton.
He's 2 carries and 13 rush yards away from new season highs. Here's Clay out of bounds with a first down. Shortest third down he's faced, believe it or not. 3rd and 9. Pass. Olsen, first down. And now Olsen is slow to get up into the playoffs. Or a Seattle loss. Newton sets up a screen. Fozzie Whitaker got it blocked. Takes it just inside the 20. Devondre Campbell on the tackle and a gain of 9. 2nd down and 12, and down goes Newton Grady Jarrett. Person makes the catch and has a first down. 3 tight ends in the game for Carolina. Cam keeps pass, caught, bunches, touchdown. And after running 16 plays total over their first 4 drives, they have a 16-play drive for a touchdown here before the half. 20 yards would give Brian a chance. Pass is caught, but in the middle of the field, it's Hooper. Can they get up and spike it? And the question is there a second left? The Panthers are heading off the field, and there's no signal.
The clock is accurate. That is the end of the first half.
All 3 linebacker positions, and was ready to go right out of the gate. Pass is caught by Julio Jones for a first down, and finally a little breathing room for Atlanta.
Guys generally that are scrambling and running with the football are not making plays like we just saw.
Has yet to be sacked. Matt Ryan. Here's Hardy out on the edge. Getting a chance with the injury to Gabriel. Ryan, little pump fake. First down inside the 15 near the 12. underneath. Hardy, it's knocked away. And the coverage by Captain Munnerlyn. 29 of 34 for the year. Good snap, good hold, good kick by the 42-year-old. Newton down the middle, terrible throw, picked off by Allen. Ryan Sanu plows ahead for a first down through Daryl Worley. Kick is perfect. The lead is 6.
Last week against the Falcons, Tampa Bay has played a lot of close games,
including last week against Carolina. Sanu with a catch and run inside the 40.
That's close. There's the flag. I was wondering if it was going to come in. Jarris Byrd, he comes in with a late hit in the game.
Quick throw to Sanu, looking for blocks. Reached for it, but didn't look like he got the first down, and they are going to mark him a yard short. 4th down. 30-yard try, and it's drilled by Matt Bryant. First downs this half for Carolina. This one downfield. Funchess, what a catch! And Devin Funchess down at the 28.
I mean, on a big third down, disappointing.
42-yard try by Gano. He's only missed once all year. And it's a 6-point game.
Feel like, hey, we can just get in. Atlanta being one of those. We get in, then we can make something happen.
Ryan, Julio Jones spins for a first down and more into Carolina territory. Catch and run of 27. 2nd and 8. Ryan, Freeman, first down. Off his receiver's hands into the hands of the opposition. 3rd and 8. Ryan in trouble, and down he goes. Kuechly is there. 56-yard try. Bryant is sensational.
Where you want to be, of course, and it makes for a tough week when you're supposed to be confident playing at your best.
Here's one high again, picked off the hand of Olsen into the arms of Keanu Neal, and that could very well wrap it up. Those two are too good together for this. What a move by Freeman. James Bradbury just got spun around and frozen.
Close to getting a free first down.
Is he smiling? Come on.
Nope.
12. And Dixon with his first catch of the day for a first down. Deion Jones on the tackle. That means it's the Rams and Carolina. McCaffrey inside the 10, 1st and goal. May still be stuck in that number 5 seed spot. End zone, picked off, intercepted by Alford. They had only 2 by DBs coming in 15 games.
Alford plays that ball very well. He's cluing into the quarterback. He sees it in flight, and then he beats Funchess to the point. And yeah, you're right. I mean, a defense that really has played pretty well all year long, except for takeaways. And they come away with 3 interceptions in this game. They come up with some different looks for Luke Kuechly.
Here's a flip to Tommy Lee Lewis, and that didn't work at all. A loss on the play, and James Bradbury came up and made the stop. A loss of 4. Here's Stewart, Jonathan Stewart with a big carry for a first down to begin the day. Bobble on the snap. Pass is caught. What a throw and what a grab by Greg Olsen.
Strength that Cam Newton has here. This is a good look at it, as you're going to see. He bobbles the ball, as you mentioned, and then he just drives the ball, and it's pretty good coverage there by Ken Crawley, and yet Cam puts it out there perfectly.
A lot of strength there. Here's McCaffrey. Broke tackles in the backfield, couldn't break more, and a loss of 1. Quick throw, Kalen Clay. Clay knocked down right at the marker, and they're going to give it to him. Just got it away. Pass to the end zone is dropped. Kalen Clay
could have walked this ball and handed it off any better than where he placed it. That's a perfect throw by Cam Newton, and not an easy throw to make. You got to put it right on the sideline, so only your guy can make the play on it.
For Graham Gano. He's missed only 1. Now he's missed twice. Now 2nd and 10 for New Orleans. Down the middle, deep. Ginn caught inside the 30. The former Panther. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Offensively.
2nd and 9. Newton protected, airs it out. There's Clay. And no flag, and now a flag late.
Pass interference, defense number 20. The ball be placed in spot of the foul. And an automatic first down.
27-yard try by Gano, who's now 1 for 2.
One more backup.
Breeze with a play action, then finding Ingram with Kelemete out in front of him, and Mark Ingram's got a big play for a first down.
Not against this guy. He's awfully slippery.
Blitz. Saints pick it up. Pass caught by Thomas. Sets up 1st and goal.
Shaq Thompson had a chance to keep Alvin Kamara from scoring a touchdown, and he didn't make the play. He's got a chance to make a play on Michael Thomas there on the boundary, and he just simply overruns it.
Breeze. End zone open. Touchdown Hill.
They missed on.
Here's Stewart on a delayed handoff. Nothing out there, and backward he goes.
But you've got, again, Marshawn Lattimore right down here.
Cam keeps and is shoved forward for the first down. Third down and 8. Newton slings it. Person on the catch, and he's got a first down, and the turf monster got him.
Between the tackles, he's a tough little guy.
2nd and 7. Newton slings it to the end zone. A lot of hand checking, and Olsen the target, no flag. Ken Crawley was back there covering. Gano now from 39 drills it. He's had a great year, Graham Gano. He missed 8 field goals last year. 2nd and 10. Breeze pass down the middle. It is caught by Hill. What a grab with a body on him. Good for 25. Headed to Minneapolis. Pass is caught on a diving grab, and down to the 1 is Michael Thomas.
2 great catches right in a row. One by Hill, and then Michael Thomas comes right back. And again, to illustrate, you don't complete 72%.
Done some tremendous scouting and drafting. Mickey Loomis in this front office. Handoff is to Zach Line for the touchdown.
Have to be smart with the football with just 40 seconds to play.
Slings it here and has Funchess to the 50. From 58. Gano. Got it. It's a 21-9 game at the half.
When you face a good third down unit.
So here's Carolina trying to come back in this one, and that's a nice throw and catch as Funchess is on the receiving end, good for 17. Down to Aaron we go.
Just found out his wife is in labor, and I need to tell him.
Well, that's interesting. Here's Stewart bouncing it, and Jonathan Stewart, hello, down inside the 30. Good protection. Time runs out. Cam brought down to the ground by Jonathan Freeney. Injury depleted roster for the Saints on defense. Gano hits from 29.
Like them and Alvin Kamara.
Pass is caught. What a throw and a grab by Ginn for a first down.
This year.
Second and 6. See if Breeze picks on him. Pass is caught inside the 25. Coleman goes backward then. Ball is out. Panthers say they have it. And no signal yet.
New Orleans number 22. First down.
Pressure on Breeze. Flag on the play, and Breeze throws incomplete.
Holding, offense number 71. This penalty is declined. Intentional grounding, offense number 9. Carries the loss of down. The ball will be spotted where the pass was thrown. It'll be fourth down.
It would match his career long. Lutz. Got it. All field goals so far today for Carolina as Newton gets hit. That's Cam Jordan.
Not been able to get after Drew Brees.
Haven't sacked him yet. Now down he goes. And on 3rd and 3, K'Wan Short is there to tap him after Drew Brees tripped.
Trying to give him the necessary rest to prepare him for the Sunday game.
Here's one down the middle for Olsen. He's got a first down. Play action. They air it out for Olsen down the field. And Olsen's got a first down for Carolina. Newton. Olsen. Touchdown. The Panthers finally break through.
These players, and the next thing you know, you look up after a touchdown and you're only 5 points down.
Pass is caught by Willie Snead for a first down with Thompson all over it.
Ready, what's that?
4-0 in the postseason here at home under Breeze and Payton. This time it's Kamara losing to 2nd and 7. Newton in trouble and sacked. First guy there was Tyler Davison. Onyemata was there at the end of it, and Newton got hit hard.
Yeah, he's had very limited work, obviously, and now you come in a playoff game on the road and 3rd and a mile. And, I mean, he's a veteran guy.
On 3rd and 17. This one's batted down by Jordan. To the punt and then the hold. The ball's back at the 38 and Breeze hands to Ingram, who lost a couple.
Job.
Fake toss. Breeze gets around Peppers, throws on the run. He's got Thomas to the 5.
The ball to the offense with great field position and let Breeze do his thing.
Kamara, touchdown.
Injury.
On 2nd down, pass is caught. That is McCaffrey, and in the foot race, McCaffrey to the end zone. A dome silencer from Cam Newton to Christian McCaffrey. And it's a game again, 56 yards
for the touchdown.
It's going north and south, and you're going to see the move that he makes right at the top, and he completely gets Robertson to jump the outside route. He comes underneath and just nobody, and Breeze puts it on him perfectly.
Like a long handoff. Now they run it with Ingram, and Ingram is knocked down by Mike Adams.
Ready? You ready?
Extra man on the rush. Pass is caught. What a beautiful throw. And Michael Thomas spinning makes the grab. You better, can you?
You can't, and you just can't adjust to the football, and it goes back to the catch we saw Josh Hill make earlier, that they throw these types of plays every day in practice.
You ready?
Third down and 2. Kamara gets swallowed up. First guy there was Peppers.
You ready?
They're going to go. Fourth down and 2. Breeze throws. Pass is picked. They are going to give the interception to Mike Adams. Adams is the one who made the interception. Here's the throw by Breeze. It was up for grabs, and the veteran, instead of just knocking it down, Newton in the pocket, throws, pass is caught by Funchess in midfield. Newton. Passes to Clay. Was he in bounds? He was. Catch is made at the 26. 1-yard completion. There's the catch. There are the feet. Good call.
Good job. I thought he was out of bounds in real time, and just right now it looks like they're going to have to work the middle.
Newton to the end zone. Incomplete, and the flag is down.
Holding, defense, a 5-yard penalty, and an automatic first down.
So it'll be. Newton gets hit. Pass is broken up. Funchess the target, and there's the rookie Lattimore. 2nd and 10. Newton just throws it away with Cam Jordan all over him, and a flag for grounding.
Intentional grounding. Offense, number 1. Carries a loss of down. It'll be 3rd down at the spot where he threw the pass.
20 seconds left. 3rd and 23. Newton to the end zone. Funchess, the target. No flag. It's incomplete. It's 4th down.
He just couldn't put his foot in the ground when you get going that way, and then if he's able to stop and just drive back to the ball, and he had a chance. Von Bell, he clearly overruns it.
Blitz. A sack. Saints win. Von Bell got home. There are a few seconds left on the clock. We'll have one more snap, but the Saints are going to move on for a date with the Vikings.